Welcome back to our Continental Challenge. Today, we're going to get that Spino finished. We've got South America here ready to go for some pterosaurs when we get them in. We just finished a dig for some Styrac. North America is not built yet, but that will also be something we work on in the future. I think we need more Spino. We don't have enough here yet, so we're going to have to go do another dig for that. We get the two we have here process getting us up to 97%, and then we can just flush this out with a little bit of Styrac. You need to be rested. Why don't we... Yeah, so we can't do that dig until these guys are back from research, which is going to be 3 minutes. So we could probably just go do more Styrac dig if we want. How many points do you have? Just one? We can get you up to a 4 logistics. Yeah, actually, if we extract here, we're not going to have... We only have 4 logistics to dig with. Not enough for pterosaurs. Probably not enough for a Styrac dig either, I would imagine. Most of these are not going to be 4. Draco Toro. That's a 5. Yeah, so it looks to me like we're stuck waiting for a little while. Looks like there's only one other Styrac dig site, actually, which is this one that's really crowded. That's kind of gross. It'll work, though. We'll get that DNA eventually. Alright, so why don't we go ahead and just do this, then. We'll grab you and send you out on the task. And then we're going to have to wait for this research to get done, which is staff upgrades. This is still bugged on this map for some reason. 3 minutes on staff upgrades, great. So then we go do the Spino dig, we get the Spino out, and then we pivot over probably to working on the aviary. Even though we just did some Styrac fossils. The aviary is going to be the first focus, I think. We'll finish up with North America, since the aviary is already built. We do have our second medical facility and our response facility here. I've assigned this response facility to Africa, Europe, and South America. Oh, why did we get that just now? What was the trigger for that? Did we hit, like, a new star threshold of 4.5, maybe?
Hello. I'm going to assume that you know me, or, more precisely, know of me.
Appeal is just going to be, like, finish the park build.
And dinosaurs
So we'll do profitable.
have become my life. Not voluntarily, mind you.
Yes, Ian, yes. Yeah, so this is basically all set up.
That we have some control over our fate, but the truth is, none of us knows what's going to happen in the next second of our existence.
Oh, we never upgraded this.
We live on the precipice.
Did we forget to do that?
It's interesting, though, doesn't it?
That's kind of bad.
New objective
We'll leave the second slot open.
That it would yield good.
What about the aviary? No, we didn't upgrade this, so we don't even have it. Well, okay. We didn't need any more plesiosaurs than we got, though, so it's fine. Because 5 was all we could really take here anyway. I did upgrade the response facility. The medical facility doesn't have an upgrade yet for us. That's another thing we're waiting on. And you didn't, like, lose your upgrade, did you? No. You've got accelerated growth and advanced. Good. Okay, that all makes sense. Our team is back. Priority's the Spino. We gotta get that done. Research to unlock. Oh, no, because there's 2 dig sites. Yeah, this is the one that's available. So no matter who we send, they have to rest. We'll use you because you have slightly lower skills. And then the welfare specialist is ready to go, so I think they're a prime candidate for that. So that gets us the Spino. You get rested. Do I want to do research? If we leave the genetics person, this genetics person available, they can help with the synth. Which means we can use this one and this one to do some research. So yeah, the priorities are Aviary Viewing Gallery, which is a 16 logistics. That's going to be everybody, which means we'll have to rest the genetics person. I don't like that. We'll probably not do that then and wait. The other thing would be creation upgrades, which needs 16 welfare, so we can't do that either. Okay. What else do we need then? Are we missing any pterosaurs? We're gonna we were planning originally on the Trope Mara Ceradactylus trio for the three. I don't know what this like clade of pterosaurs or grouping is called with the kind of finned beaks with all the teethy bits sticking out. But that's the plan. All the teethy bit pterosaurs in one enclosure. Let's see. Do we have Eoplo unlocked? I think we do, right? I think it's fairly... Yeah, we got a lot of stuff unlocked. So I'm sure it's in one of these ones that are unlocked here. Don't need Stegosaurids. We don't need any other Ceratopsians. Struthi's going to go in there, so we don't need that either. Yes, no like more species to unlock, I don't think. We could push Attenborough, because that's an alternate option for North America. Behind 2C, which is 12 genetics. It would get this guy arrested. Why is my phone buzzing at me? From Florida. I don't know anybody from goddamn Florida. Do I want to do this? We might as well. Alright. Might as well do that while we're waiting. And then we're gonna be chilling here and waiting for those Spino fossils. Spino is here. So, we're not gonna change that contract up. It doesn't matter anymore, really. There's our last Spino, 3%. And then we'll grab some Styrac. A little bit of amber. Okay, but that's all the Styrac we have right there. Gets it really close. We're missing just the last 10%. Which has to come from the other dig site. We want to use probably this logistics guy for this. Get you going on that. You get rusted. And then probably we just sit until the extraction's done. That way we have everybody available for Spino stuff. Well, I mean, we know we probably don't need... Yeah, I guess the guys who are resting and extracting are the guys we probably don't need, but... It's very possible that we end up just a few points off and we do need them in the end, so... This looks like it's just slightly, like, tilted. But, that's fine. Rabies. Rabies medical van. We have rabies treated, I'm pretty sure. Medicate. We should verify because we don't want to cheat because the medication's bugged. But I'm like 99% sure we've done rabies, yeah. There it is. Yeah, it looks to me, just like, at least from this perspective, that like the Atlantic skewed a bit wide, but it's kind of all we can do. Like, this looks more or less right here. I mean, we could like redo Africa and tilt it slightly more, so maybe the horn is like, or no, the horn is this, the tip of the southern tip, South Africa is like right here, but I don't think it's off enough to make a difference, and there's some little perspective issues when you're looking into the park deep that cause it to be, I think, worse than it actually is. Okay, so there's the Spino. We only need that is not the proper... I mean, the Spino, theoretically, you could release it from an aquatic hatchery, right? But that's not supposed to be what we're doing. Yes, so we need our skin color for Africa. We're going to probably do Gambia. Purple looks neat. I don't remember... I think Limpopo is another option. Actually, do we want a green one or a purple one? Purple's pretty... distinctive and special. Let's do purple. Okay, let's clear the thirst. Tolerant doesn't matter. 6 mods. We could push humble. So what if we, let's say we release 1 Spino, right? We get maybe 2 eggs, probably 1, but maybe 2. So we could like roll the dice on getting a nice one. Maybe we do this, 50, 25, 75, try to get humble. I don't know, if we put 1 in, its enclosure is pretty big. Humble probably doesn't matter. Reduces the environmental needs. Well, so my thought is reducing water. Spinosaurids in general have high water requirements, which kind of ruins the aesthetic of Africa. You know what? Yeah, let's guarantee humble. Let's split the difference, 25-25, long-lived and resilient. And then make sure we take care of quenched. Or take care of thirsty. Yeah, we'll see what we get out of that. Okay, so 17 genetics. So 2 if we use both genetics. Or 3 if we don't. So we could do this and just use the logistics specialists here. That way we don't exhaust this person right away. I don't think that's a bad idea, so let's do that. So we get these Spino going, that'll be 2 minutes. Although now we can't do a dig because we did take away our logistics people. I mean, that's fine. We could try some... Oh, we got medicine research here. Rabies vaccine, huh? That's not bad. We can do that for sure. 3 and 10. You can get that done with that since. And this is 16 welfare, so this is going to have to wait. The other thing we need is this, which also has to wait. Okay, yeah, so none of the other major research things we can do there. Yeah, so we'll just wait for the Spino to get ready. Alright, let's crack our egg-shaped loot box and see what we got. We have an intolerant and humble one. Yep. Okay, I'm going to attack ranger teams, unfortunately, but we didn't remove the intolerance. That was always going to be a thing. Gambia, River Bays, and Paparana. We'll take the only one we got. We don't have a choice to make, so... It can be any welfare specialist, so I guess we will use you. We could use you and the genetics person and then rest them. Then we do a research option that doesn't take genetics. We do a welfare-based one, which is, I think, the synthesis. Yeah, I think that's fine. So we do that. There's our Spino coming. You get rested. And then for research, we can do the avian viewing gallery. Don't quite have the welfare for the aviary upgrades, but we could probably get it. Because we just did research at the start of the episode for training points. So, you're a 10. It's pretty easy to go ahead and say give you a point of welfare. Then that has to be all of you. Let's hold that logistics guy back, because he can do a dig. So if we go ahead and just grab you and give you another point of welfare, that seems great. Yeah, so they do the aviary upgrades. We get that done. And then the last guy can go out and do a dig. We could try and finish up the Styrac, but we're going to do the aviary next. So let's start pulling in the pterosaurs instead, actually. We'll pivot over to them. Okay, and we've got 6 minutes on the Spino, 4 minutes on the aviary upgrades, and the dig is in 2 minutes. So we'll be back to look at our fossils. Okay, here's the haul we got. We've got some snakes. Great, and we've got a variety of pterosaurs to process. Let's just go ahead and... Well, we could focus down one in particular. Mara was always kind of my favorite, visually. Although Trope is probably the most iconic of the three, except Pterodactylus is the franchise one. I don't think we've done Trope for a while in a build, have we? Let's do Trope first. And then kind of whoever else we got. That can be you. You can go back. Did I do the wrong one? I might have just done the wrong one. I totally did, didn't I? Yeah, I clicked on the wrong one. I looked at the wrong number. No! Okay, that's fine. It's actually pretty irrelevant. Actually, hold on. Was it just 5? Yeah, it's just 5. We can do it. We're fine. It doesn't matter because we just go ahead and do this. Money is fake. It doesn't matter to us. So we'll just send out this wrong guy on the right task. That's perfectly fine then. Inclement weather. Let's deal with this. Shelters are open. Okay, we immediately have something damaged somewhere. It is the lagoon hatchery. Fine. We've got 4 cars now ready to respond to any issues we have, so shouldn't be too risky. Let's redirect you over to there. Okay, what's the third thing that's damaged? This is still hasn't been repaired, okay. As long as it's not fences, that's the big thing. Are you what, stuck on dinos? Yeah, we got a bunch of people in the way there. Okay, looks like a relatively safe storm. Team 2, you can swing by there and fix that. Check for any damage on the fences. Looks good. No damage in the aviary. Everything's great. Okay, let's crack those shelters. Get the park open for business, even though like this viewing gallery is still flagged for repair. And we got our fossils in. Our egg is just about done too. We are swimming in fossils here. Let's just process the cheapest stuff. Clear some space out. Yeah, I guess we'll just do that. Oops, that was the 2. Just kidding. We need a 4. Sure, Mara, I don't care. Just do something. Keep the logistics people back. Do we need welfare? Well, we don't need genetics. So go do that. Our research task was done. That was the aviary upgrades. They're applied already. We don't really care about the second tier that much. We do need the viewing gallery. That's a double logistics job. $16, huh? What if we do some points? We could put you up to 13. Well, that would do the job. The 2 of you. Then we can go do another dig here with you. Even though we'll probably be full on fossils, it's fine. Release via airlift 1, Spiny Boy. We've got our feeder ready to go. We'll drop him right by the water here. And we'll see how happy he is with the African enclosure. As well as check out our skin. We haven't done too much with Spinos, so... He might look pretty cool. No spoilers, don't look at him as he flies past. We'll get a better look at him again in the daylight.
Confirming asset delivery.
Interesting. The green highlights on the sail is pretty neat. It's not a bad skin color combo with the purple and green. We'll have to get a better look at it in the daylight for sure. I like the red on the head.
Perhaps the largest of carnivores. Of course, I'll never get close enough to one to see for myself, but...
So yeah, Gambia River Basin Papurana. He does require some forest. Let's do this guy. Let's do some forest kind of over in this area. Kind of the part of Africa where you'd expect the jungles to be, right? More or less, roughly. Approximately Congo area.
That's why I have you.
Alright. So you're in good shape. Maybe, might have to keep an eye on your water need, but it should be fine. Unidentified ailment. What's your problem? Oh, the, feeder's junk. Yeah.
Now, I speak only for myself, but this place is lucky to have you around. You have hope and optimism.
We got... Our dig was done? Yeah, okay. It's just not returned because we're drowning in fossils. Fine. Sure, we just gotta clear some stuff out. It's really not important which ones we do. Genetics. You get rested. Then for infrastructure upgrades, we want to push towards additional vehicles. So we want to get this done too. Storm upgrades. Hatchery, power, and operations. I usually never do the storm upgrades.
Tempered, but
What do we got? E. coli, E. coli. Was that actually... That might be new. So there's no prereq on the research? Interesting. Just has to be in the park, I guess, to do it. Okay, let's get the research done. No cheating. We'll get it done properly. Can my cars get out of here? Destroyed? Seriously? How did you get frickin' destroyed? Oh, for fuck's sake, man. How did both my cars get hit there, too? Like, damn cryos.
Irony of trying to control chaos when we know how history played out.
What's your problem? How badly you swallowed a phone, you idiot. How did you do that? Have you ever tried not attacking inanimate objects? That would really help with your health conditions. If you just didn't do that. That'd be great. Okay, medical treatment's done. Mobile vet, get back in here. Now we can legally treat these guys for E. coli. You get over here. And we'll throw you at the problem. No, we'll throw you at the problem. Okay, there's that. More fossils. Avian viewing gallery's ready. Yeah, we're not even gonna look very closely at this, I don't think. Zero's almost done, but I really just don't think there's too much of a point in being picky. Do that, and just keep going out and digging up more. We could do you, because the 13 guy might be able to go do some research here. I guess that's still in progress. Yeah, okay. I don't think we need luxury main. So the upgrades there might kind of be it. Because we're ignoring the attractions. There is potentially Attenborosaurus to unlock, but it's not a priority. And then there's the creation upgrades, which would get us accelerated growth and cheaper. I don't think there's any point to doing these. They're also expensive as balls. So yeah, I guess that's fine. Just sit there. Wait, now who has an ailment? What? Who is this? Oh, is that the one we're airlifting? Got another ailment immediately? Like infected from the phone? That's silly. You're silly. Why would you do this to me? Yeah, undiagnosed ailment. Can we diagnose it while it's in here? No. Alright, well that'll get figured out eventually. We finished processing fossils? No. Research finished. Oh yeah, the upgrades here finished. That's what it was. Vehicle upgrades 1, which takes us into additional vehicle. Great, so you guys start that. You get rested. You're already done being treated. You can get sent back. Now who's bothering my cars? Seriously, again with this shit? Get out of there. There's like a handful of cryos. Yeah, infected wound. That was quick. You didn't waste any time getting your wound infected, my dude. Doesn't matter. We'll grab you. Okay. Presumably it has to land before we can target it and send the vehicle out. Yep. Yep. That's fine, though. It'll get taken care of. Well, that's a good amount of disease research unlocks done, I guess. There's that. Fossils again. Park rating, technically is 5 stars, but we're going to keep going. Yeah, so the Spino tipped us to 5, for sure. We're going to complete the park. New research, I guess, whatever. Research Dreadnoughtus. That's a funny idea. You're funny. You're a real funny game. Real funny game. Alright. Let's get the 2s, and then we can throw in... Yeah, just a 5. Whatever. Yeah, grab you. Rest you. Dig up fossils.
Another objective is available. Unlike me.
Okay. So you're gonna get treated. Let's take a look at our Spino now that it's like properly daytime. Oh, really? Really? Another infected wound? Are you kidding me? Stop. Why? How does your wound infect? Oh no, it's probably just from landing. Maybe? Maybe not. I don't know. Let's not worry about it. Mr. Spino. Yeah. That combination of colors is actually quite different looking during the daylight. The pale underskin, pale purple, combined with the green and red highlights is interesting. I like the head a lot on this one. That's really cool. Well, why don't we pause here until we're ready to do our next task. Also, let's talk about how weird it is that this is a 5-star park with A, 66% appeal, and B, 9 dinosaur species only. I think we should try to get to 100% appeal properly, because I feel like the star rating here is bugged in this map. This map seems really buggy in general. Maybe that's true of more of the campaign maps as well. Very strange. Anyway, I didn't really wait for all the stuff to get done that I said I was going to, because I took a screenshot and got distracted, and now we're back, I guess. Can we do... No, that's still processing. Do we care about anything here? Cheaper expeditions. Faster treatment's not the worst. We don't have the welfare for it, though. Yeah. Well, the fossils are almost done. Scientist recovery, research is almost done. I mean, a lot of stuff is almost done. We could talk about the pretty good view you get of the Spino, although now he just ran away, so you don't see him. You rude girl. Right when I was gonna compliment you, you go hide in the corner. You silly. Alright, Pterodactylus is done. We can get them something. Let's wait for everything else to get done here. Oh, we're on slow speed, which is not gonna help nothing. Vehicle upgrades. Okay. Yeah, let's not send the Pterodactylus yet until we get this research queued up. Actually, we don't really need the extra vehicle that much. Task and advanced training. Hold on. Let's think about this for a second. If we look at the medical team... They have 1 upgrade slot. Yeah, I think advanced training is kind of better here. Since we have 2 teams installed and a relatively low population. And then for these guys, do they have a 2nd upgrade slot available? They don't. So scanners is fine. We could also just unlock additional upgrades, which ain't bad. Is that the final tier? Yeah, that's the final tier. Yeah, why don't we do that? We'll stick with the darts, but we will... push for the final upgrade here. We could do injury treatment upgrades. That's not bad either. Faster is not bad. Let's just make sure we do this, though, regardless. Also, a lot of tired people. If we do this, we can't go do a dig, but that's actually fine because we're just drowning in fossils. I could even push a guy into angry mode just to get the fossil processing done right here. I think that's fine. You can do that. I don't think there's even a risk. I think you legitimately can run them into the ground for one single job, and then as long as you don't send them out on a job after that, I think it's fine. They get a debuff that makes them cost more, but you can just rest them right away and get rid of it. Presumably you're paying them for that while they're resting, so it usually is better still in a real challenge mode to not push it, but you can do it. Let's at least get the genome for the Pterodactylus set up as well. Oh yes, the skin selection, of course. I don't remember. Once again, I forgot where some of these are. I mean, obviously Amazon rainforest is South America. Like, where was Quillian Mountains? That was the Himalayas, right? Yeah, Quillian is Himalayas. Limpopo was Africa. Salar was like Europe? No, Salar is Chile. Okay, so we can do Salar. And we can do Amazon, obviously. Champlain is US. Great Sandy was Australia. Death Valley, US. Sonoran. Where was that? Oh, that's the Arizona desert. Yeah. Okay, so Salar and Amazon. Let's do Amazon on this one. I think the blue is interesting. And then dice roll. We want tolerant on all the pterosaurs. If we do put in 3 into the aviary, we want to push tolerant on them all. And then probably the last slot just ends up being resilient. And we can't synth that until those people get back from their rests or other jobs. That's fine. Spino territory size is pretty good, so it should always encompass the water. It does look like we're stably 5 stars too, which is really surprising. How are the shops holding up? Seems like they're pretty good. In terms of capacity, food 750. Yeah, you're disgruntled. You'll be fine. Stop crying. You can go ahead and rest. Yeah, so disgruntled, if we look at this. Okay, increases task time. It's not even money. It's only task time. Doesn't even increase sabotage risk right away. Yeah, so he gets rested. These other guys are basically right back, so we'll just get them back and then do fossils and go do probably a dig. Actually just clears that out. Finishes up Tropin and Nathus. And Mardactylus. Actually finishes all of that. Okay. So all 3 pterosaurs are ready to go. In that case, let's make sure we get those Pterodactylus synthing right now. They're still set up, right? Amazon, random, yes. Okay. There's the Pterodactylus on the way. So, next episode, we'll work on South America. And get the 3 pterosaur species out. That'll get us up to 12. And then I think we'll put 3 species in North America and see if 15 is enough to get us all the way up on that... what do you call it, requirement, appeal requirement. So yeah, until next time.